short clip by Bishop Doug Heward-Mills Ministries. Discover how God can change your life forever.
Listen, the word of the Lord came to him saying, go away from here and turn eastward and hide yourself by the brook Cherith, which is east of the Jordan. And it shall be that you will drink of the brook, and I have commanded the ravens to provide for you. Are you ready to eat from ravens and widows? Anointed people eat from widows and from ravens. That is another part. You later. Eating from ravens, drops from ravens and widows. I've commanded widows to feed you. People don't understand when pastors, we eat, little gifts, and poor people, ravens and widows look after us. God said, I've commanded, there were rich people in town, but I commanded the widow to look after you. They are ashamed of the ministry. You are ashamed of God's way. When God has chosen a way how you should survive and how you should live, you are ashamed of it. That is why you can never be covered with a certain level of anointing. Because when God commands the birds and the ravens of the air and the crows to come and feed you step by step with little bits and pieces, little envelopes, little pieces of little things to be joined together to eat it, you say, no, I am higher than this. I am bigger than ravens feeding me. Intina, you cannot be covered with that oil and that mantle. You see, not knowing that, give me your tie. Not knowing that that thing that Elijah was wearing every day, there was something in it. But the day that he waved it like this and he threw it on somebody, Kabaya! Elisha understood it. Go. I've commanded ravens. Look, me, I eat from ravens. I eat from ravens and widows. If you can't, don't come. Don't come at all. Fly to come. Small one. One worm. Eat it. You fry it, you roast it, and you eat small. If you know you can't, don't talk about anointing. Don't cry for anointing. Go to the bank and they will feed you in big chunks of dollars and pounds. But we are talking about those that are ready. The way God says you shall eat is the way you shall eat. Widows and ravens. If you know you like anointing, come. Come and let's play with ravens. How many like anointing? You see, that's why I told you, if you are not spiritual, don't come for this service, because I'm not here to teach you 7 steps to successful banking, 7 steps to successful your profession being successful. Those ones are taught by pastors in the mornings. I want those who are crazy for God to come in the evening. How many crazy people for God are here? Give the Lord a shout of praise, somebody. Hey! 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 Not knowing that there was something in the mantle. When Elijah put his mantle down and was eating from the ravens, not knowing that there was some heavy deposit, and that deposit was making him eat from ravens, so that you will know that there is a God somewhere, that it is God who can make a widow look after you, so that you see that it's the power of God from where you are eating. When God brought me to the ministry, I was ashamed of this thing. I look at the people's face. I said, these are all poor people. How can they look after you? How can ravens be used to feed you? I was ashamed of God, and I was ashamed of his way. When you read Rick Joyner's book, the Lord appeared to him, and the Lord told him that he was offended because he had tried to build a big business so that that business would sustain him in the ministry. And the Lord blew on the business. And he said he was in the top bracket of the millionaires in America. And he came down, he was valued about $2,000 left. The wind blew and everything the whole thing got finished. Suddenly. Before he came into ministry. You are ashamed of God. When there are rich people in town, God said, I'll use ravens and widows. Sit down.